What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are now on day 7 of 30 of training, discipline, and building purpose. And I got to tell you, man, I'm feeling better than ever. We're out here on the harbor today. The sunset's looking beautiful out here in San Diego. And I feel more motivated, more inspired. My mental clarity is so clear. Before it was fog, I even quit drinking. I'm telling you right now, and if you don't know what you want to do with your life, just go for a run, go lift some weights, better yourself, and keep working towards that purpose. Now, for today's lesson, I just want you to know if you give someone a business idea and they start to make money off of it and start making more and more money, it's easy for most people to continue to be motivated and have all the energy in the world to keep doing that. But the problem with most things is that we start them, we pick them up, and then we set them down when things aren't going our way, when we're not making money, whenever they are failing. And you have to learn how to measure your success in different metrics because money is not everything. For example, if you're posting YouTube videos and they're only getting a couple of views, that's better than a lot of people's videos. They're not all getting views, but you keep working, you learn what does work, and you keep building your way up because life is all about building blocks. Life is all about purpose, and the beautiful thing about life is the journey and the path that you're working on. Once you're at the top, you can sit back, relax, take that deep breath, and be like, okay, now I'm fine. But until then, you need to put in your work. You do not want to waste your 20s partying, going out with your friends. Your friends, most of the time, are a bad social circle for you. You should have people that are working on getting money. If you're not rich, you're wrong. If you're not working on your career, you're wrong. If you're out partying and doing all these other things and you don't have your priorities straight, you're going to look back on your 20s and your 30s and be trying to build that empire now and trying to build your legacy, trying to start that family, and it's just not going to work out. So that's my lesson for today. Thank you guys all for watching. We're about to hit this 1 mile run, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Day 7 of 30, complete. Stay tuned for the end speech. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. And what do I mean by that? I mean, most people have the competence, they have the IQ to do the unthinkable. Most of you are a lot more powerful and a lot smarter than you give yourself credit for. There's multiple people in this world who started from nothing, who came from nothing, who have built themselves up and made something with their lives because it's your mind, it's your mental constraint that's holding you back. Once you learn to break that, you start looking at the optimistic rather than the pessimistic, you'll notice that everything around you is starting to fall into place. Every single thing, these small successes in life, is what's going to lead to that ultimate that ultimate success. And the problem is you keep putting the things that you're working on down. You always have a small spark of motivation, a small spark of inspiration, and you'll grab something, you'll pick it up, 5 minutes later it's put down, you never think about it again. Some of y'all have created YouTube videos, some of y'all have tried to go viral on social media, some of y'all have went to college and dropped out, some of y'all started a job, put in a couple applications, didn't get replied back to, and then you give up. You're like, oh, then you start being pessimistic. You start getting trapped in your head, and you're like, nobody wants to hire me. College was too hard. I'm not smart enough to do this. I'm not smart enough to do X, Y, Z. And then you end up being nothing. And this lasts for multiple months. Sometimes it lasts for years. You start looking around you at all your friends. You're like, oh my God, like, what happened? Why is Timmy this high up above me? Why is he top Timmy now and I'm still at the bottom of the ground? So you really have to start picking yourself up. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. If you don't love yourself, you can't give that love to anybody else, and nobody else will love you. It'll be hard for them to. So you got to learn to love yourself, work on yourself, build yourself up, keep that discipline, because I'm telling you what, man, there's a lot of young men, even older men, that still act like boys. They're still mature. They still think that getting all the girls and doing all these pointless things, going out and partying, is fulfilling their life. And at the end of the day, you know what they're left with? An empty void of loneliness, boredom, depression, and they wonder why everything in life has not went the way that they expected it to be, because it doesn't matter. Those things that you're fulfilling your time with don't matter. You know what matters? Starting a family, finding somebody that loves you. That's a real man. That's discipline. Putting the work in when nobody else will. Protecting and caring for somebody when nobody else will. That's when your life starts to become from a boy to a man. So thank you all for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. If you want more content like this, I'll see you guys on day 8 of the challenge.